Hey everyone, welcome back to the Sunny Side. I'm Sunny, and this right here is a tarot reading for Libra for the month of May 2019. Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the Sunny Side. Once again, my name's Sunny. For those who don't know, I am a professional astrologer, and I do write the horoscopes for some of the newspapers up here in Canada. And if you want a personal reading, just check it out in the description box below. Having said that, this is actually a tarot video. If you want to know your horoscope, then check out the horoscope videos right here on the channel, on the Sunny Side. As we begin, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. I really appreciate it. If you want to help support the channel, you can do that via PayPal in the description box below. All the information is in the description box. And on top of that, Libra, what's up for Libra? For those who don't know, we have astrology here every morning on the channel, or most mornings on the channel. I do your horoscope, and at night I read your tarot cards. Anyways, having said all that, there's a workshop coming up Sunday, May 18th, and it's all about your rising sign. For those who want to know more about their rising sign in astrology and how it, how it affects you, like say you're a Libra, you could be a chatty Libra, you could be a reclusive Libra, you could be a brainer Libra, observational Libra, you could be a sporty Libra. It all depends on your rising sign. And if you want to know more about that, just check out one of the live streams, check out the action. Just sign up for the workshop. Okay. All right. Always cut the deck in 3. Right, you guys know that. All right, here we go. Libra for May. All right, Libra, the Hierophant. Here we go. The Hierophant means a teacher is on the way. Now, it's Taurus energy. It's very stubborn, tough love kind of card. It's the third of the 3 progressive types of love, so to speak. The softest, most nurturing love is the Empress, and then we have the Emperor in the middle, and the Emperor is like a fair, just hand, but still a touch stern, and then the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is very stern. Once again, it's stubborn Taurus energy, and it's akin to like in the story Tarot progresses. As Tarot progresses through the major arcana, he meets Mom, which is the Empress, super nurturing, and then Dad, which is the Emperor, which is fair, stern love. And then they send him off to school, which is the Hierophant right here. And in other decks, it's known as the Pope, and in yet other decks, it's known as Faith. It means a couple of things. First, once again, it's very tough love. So you might encounter someone who's very stern. It's also a card that means a teacher is on the way, Libra. So, oh, did I say this for Libra? Libra. So a teacher is on the way. So watch out for tough love. A teacher is on the way. It's also very book smart. It's off to school. And then there's the story progresses, right? Tarot meets somebody, and then Tarot goes into the world with the Chariot card. So Libra, watch out for, a teacher. The Hierophant, its essence means a teacher is on the way. It's a time of learning and a time of tough love. It means to hunker down. Do you guys still hunker? I'm Libra, I'm gonna hunker. Libras don't hunker. Okay. So to get down to work, to focus, and to study. It's not a card of intuition. It's not a card. In the story of Tarot, you don't dive into your intuition until you get to the Hangman. And that means, diving into your intuition. But before you, or it means blurry and stuff. But right now it's the Hierophant, so it's book smarts. Someone's going to help you figure things out, and they're a little stubborn. Then we get the Page of Cups. Pages are all about studying. Right? Pages about studying, Knights about movement, Queens are nurturing, Kings are taking care of business. Anyways, and Cups are all about emotions. So maybe you're gonna have some really tough emotional lessons that are going to happen this month, Libra. Maybe you're going back to school in May. Maybe it's going to be an emotional time. Maybe there's something about your relationships. Maybe you trusted someone, or you trusted something, and maybe they let you down, and you have some very tough lessons. Maybe you lent something to someone, they're not giving it back. Maybe you helped someone and they're not helping you back, or maybe you could use a little bit of assistance. If you need some assistance, all you need to do is ask. But right now you're going through some emotional lessons. The Hierophant says they're tough. This card indicates there can be some tough lessons, and if emotional is involved, then you're going through some emotional lessons right now. Or maybe you're at the beginning of a relationship and you know, you're growing here. There's some kind of studying. And finally, we have temperance. And temperance is Sagittarius energy. This means putting things together. This does indicate that you've been reborn into a new part of your life. So one part of your life is over. You know, the waiting is over. Astrologically, okay, you'll have to watch the astrology video, but astrologically, you're going back, right? There are a couple of planets, you know, there's some big planets retrograde in the month of May, and this means you're going to go back and revisit and do things and clean up some bumps that you went through in the month at the first quarter of the year. So temperance, this alludes to the old Roman tradition of tempering the wine. You see that? So it means mixing the pieces to make it work. It's also creating something new. What happens in the story of Tro goes into the darkness via the death card and he transforms himself, and then he comes out into the temperance, and he's watching the angel or the, you know, the woman in temperance, and he's like, what's she doing? She's like, she's mixing the pieces to make it work. But once they're mixed together, it cannot be undone. So Libra, as you're progressing through things, there are some things you're going to go through, some lessons. You know, a teacher is on the way. So you might have already met this person, or you might need to consult a mentor, or you might need to consult a close friend about some emotional lessons that you're learning. You know, make the decision, go for it. You're going to be cleaning up a lot of bumps. And temperance says you're going to be very different after this experience. You're creating something new. And whatever it is, don't fight. Temperance is about mixing the pieces together. So you're going to have to find the middle ground and then get on with it. And that's the action. It's Sagittarius energy, so try and have some fun. Temperance isn't really about having some fun, but it is Sagittarius energy astrologically. And so just, you know, allow yourself to move through the process. Allow yourself to go through this change that you're going through. You know, be the beautiful Libra that you are. And just do your best to be your best, and everything is going to be okay. So once again, let's recap. You've got the Hierophant, which means there's some lessons on the way. A teacher is here to show you the way. A mentor or a guide. It's a very book smart kind of learning. It's very stubborn. And you're going to have some emotional lessons. You know, you're going to have some emotional lessons. You know, some ups and downs. You're going to have to go back and clean up some of the bumps along the way. And Temperance says to put it all together. You know, to be that super cool person you want to be, you're going to have to make a little bit of a compromise. And that's the action with and that's the action. All right, before we take off here, so in Libra, I wish you the absolute best of a super beautiful month of May. And before we take off, I just want to show you guys here. This is the astroside.com. There's a link in the description box below. This is our store here on the SunnySide. This is one of the ways you can support the channel. You can support it by just donating the PayPal description. You know, there's a PayPal link in the description box below. In addition to that, these are all the super cool SunnySide hoodies, SunnySide 2.0 for the kid t-shirts. There are awesome leggings and stocks, some cool socks, and everything designed on everything on this in the Astro-Side was designed by my wife, the beautiful and talented SLC. All of these hoodies and meme t-shirts, they all come in different colors, and there's some badass, here's the badass Aries hoodie, and there's some cool Libra stuff here as well. And it just goes on and on. She did a lot of work on the store, and I think she did an absolutely amazing job. And that's the action. Once again, if you want a personal reading, check it out in the description box below. That's where you go. If you want to just send me an email. If you want to take part in the workshop on May 28th, it's all about understanding your rising sign. And that's the action. From TheSunnySide.net, I'm Sonny, wishing all Libras the absolute best of a super beautiful month of May. And I'll see you guys soon.